Hello, moneymakers. Mr. Beast dropped brilliant YouTube advice on Theo Von's podcast for getting 100 million views on a single video. But he says the answer is cows. He says if you're driving down the road and see a cow, you'll ignore it because it's boring. But if you instead see a purple cow, you'll stare at it with awe and never forget it. Mr. Beast says you need to make your videos the purple cow. So basically, it's a metaphor. And the key is making videos that nobody has seen before. And this channel has been following exactly that advice, which led them to a pure goldmine. Just look at their numbers. In just 3 months, they uploaded only 13 videos and already crossed 46 million total views. Around 80% of their videos crossed 1 million views, and their biggest video alone got 11 million views in just 60 days. The channel already has around 80,000 subscribers. And it's not alone. Another channel in the same niche has been active for about a year and has already reached 23 million views with over 70,000 subscribers. So, how are these channels doing it? They chose a niche that most creators are ignoring right now: cinematic animal rescue videos. People watch these videos because they trigger strong emotions like empathy and relief when the animal is finally saved. The videos follow a simple structure: danger, struggle, and a happy ending, which keeps viewers watching. Animals are also universally lovable, so the content works across languages and cultures. It also gives viewers a sense of nature and emotional satisfaction. But here's the surprising part: everything in these videos is AI generated. And for that reason, we will also use a brand new all-in-one AI called Flova AI. It cuts your effort and working time by nearly 5 times, as you no longer have to jump between different AI tools to get things done. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through that entire workflow, step by step. Every tool, every decision, every part of the process, nothing held back. So now, grab a cup of coffee and let's get started. Most people think starting a YouTube channel means you need a big idea from scratch. But here's the thing: you don't need an original idea. You need the right idea, and that's exactly what this prompt system does for you. Once you've got the master prompt doc open, you're going to copy the first prompt and paste it into a chatbot. I'm using ChatGPT. Now, a lot of people at this stage will try to freestyle it. They'll skip the prompt, type something vague, and wonder why the output feels off. The prompt isn't just a shortcut, it's doing heavy lifting for you. It's structuring the request in a way that actually gets you usable results. Once you send that prompt, the chatbot will give you 15 different animal rescue video ideas to choose from. You can see that all the options it generated are pretty intriguing. These videos are insanely watchable, and the algorithm absolutely loves them. Pick the idea that feels most interesting to you. Don't overthink it. Your gut reaction is usually right. For me, I went with idea number 1, and that became the entire foundation of my video. For your help, I've put together a master prompt doc, and you can find the link in the description. But before we dive in, I want to quickly tell you about my exclusive school community. Inside, I share premium resources, proven prompts, step-by-step systems, and insider strategies that I don't share anywhere else. You'll also get direct access to me, weekly live calls, and a network of creators who are building channels just like you. If you're serious about growing faster and don't want to waste months figuring everything out alone, this community is the shortcut. You can find the link in the description and join today for $199 only. Once you've chosen your idea, go back to the prompt doc and copy the story creation prompt. Paste it into the chatbot, drop your chosen title into the placeholder, and let it run. By the way, don't forget to tell ChatGPT the expected length of your script. You have to put a number in another placeholder in the prompt. For example, I have put 10, as I need a 10-minute long story. What comes back is a full storyline: characters, mood, scene progression, everything. And you're going to use that story to build every visual in the video. Here's where it gets fun, because the next tool we use is the one that turns all of that text into something that actually looks and sounds like a real film. A script without visuals is just a document. The tool that changes everything here is called Flova AI, and it's basically a full production studio that lives inside your browser. Before you touch anything in Flova, you need your script ready and complete, because Flova works best when it can read the full narrative before it starts building anything. Think of it like briefing a film crew. The more they know up front, the better the result. Basically, Flova needs context. It needs to understand your characters, your environments, the emotional tone of each scene, and how the story moves from beginning to end. When you give it all of that up front, something interesting happens. Flova doesn't just generate random clips, it builds what's called a visual generation path. Basically an intelligent production plan that maps your entire story into a sequence of shots. Here's how you do it. Log into Flova, create a new project, and paste your entire script into the input field. Submit it, and let the system analyze the structure. Once it accepts the script, it converts your narrative into a creative brief and starts planning how each scene will look on screen. After that, you get to choose your AI models, and this is actually one of the coolest parts because Flova lets you pick from some of the most advanced models available right now. Sora 2, VEO 3, Nano Banana 2, Seedance, Kling, Vidu, Wan 2.5, and Midjourney V7 for visuals. For music, you'll use Suno. For voice, 11 Labs. You've got options, and you get to decide what fits your project. Once the models are selected, the next instruction you give is simple, and it changes the shape of the whole project. Here's where your script becomes a movie, shot by shot, scene by scene. After your models are selected, you tell Flova to convert your script into a storyboard. What the system does next is genuinely impressive. It breaks your story into individual scenes and then breaks each scene into specific shots. Wide shots to establish the environment, medium shots to follow the action, close-ups to pull out the emotion. But here's the part people skip, and it matters a lot. Before you start generating anything, go through every single prompt that Flova creates for each shot. Read them carefully. If your main character needs a specific look, a certain color, a particular detail, edit the prompt directly. If the environment needs to match something you described in your script, make sure it's reflected in the prompt. This is your one chance to steer the visuals before they're locked in. Once you start generating, the AI is going to follow whatever the prompts say. So, the more accurate those prompts are, the more your video actually looks like what you imagined. Once you're happy with the prompts, start generating storyboard images. When Flova gives you variations, look at them carefully and mark the ones that feel right using the "more like this" option. This trains the system to keep that visual style consistent across the rest of your project, which is huge for long-form videos. And if you've got a character who's going to appear in multiple scenes, there's one more step you don't want to skip. Use Nano Banana 2 or Nano Banana Pro to generate a detailed character sheet. Different angles, expressions, clothing, accessories. Then attach that reference image to every storyboard shot that features that character. This is what keeps your video looking like a real film instead of a random collection of AI clips. Now comes the part that actually brings everything to life. Still images are great, but video is what keeps people watching. And this is where Flova really earns its place in the workflow. Once your storyboard images are approved, the next step is generating the first frame images for each individual shot. Think of these as the starting point for every clip in your video. Once those are ready, you instruct Flova to convert each first frame into a moving video sequence using Sora 2 or VEO 3. These models don't just add basic motion, they generate genuine cinematic movement. Camera pans, depth of field, and natural lighting shifts. The kind of stuff that used to take a full production crew. The one thing that trips people up here is continuity. If the last frame of one shot doesn't connect smoothly to the first frame of the next one, your video starts to feel like a slideshow. It breaks the immersion completely. This is why you enable the intelligent start and end frame feature inside Flova. What it does is take the final frame of one clip and use it as the starting point for the next one. The scenes connect seamlessly, transitions feel natural, and the whole video starts to feel like a real film instead of a bunch of clips stitched together. If you've got a lot of scenes, which you will for a 10-minute video, you can speed everything up by asking Flova to generate assets in batches. One command, and the system starts building images, video clips, and background music simultaneously, assembling them into a rough cut automatically. You don't have to sit there and approve each step. And the best part? You can still jump in at any point. If something looks off, stop the process, fix the prompt, and regenerate. Flova also supports parallel generation, so while one section is rendering, you can keep refining another. It's genuinely efficient. Next up, the audio. And this is the part that most people completely underestimate. A stunning video with bad audio feels cheap. But great audio on top of good visuals, that's what makes something feel professional. even if the whole thing was made by AI. The audio stage has two parts, narration and music, and Flova handles both. For narration, you're going to use 11 Labs directly inside the platform. Take your script, or just the dialogue sections. Paste them into the voice generator, and pick a voice style that matches your video's mood. But for this particular niche, luckily we don't need any voiceover. Occasionally, based on the storyline, we might have one or two dialogues. That's it. But that's not mandatory. If you still want to keep a few dialogues, just make sure the voice matches the look of the character. It will help viewers to connect. Once your narration is generated, move to music. Ask Flova to generate a background track using Suno. Give it a mood description. Something like cinematic tension, dramatic nature documentary, or emotional wildlife storytelling. It'll generate a custom soundtrack that fits your video's tone. Now, with all the assets ready, video clips, narration, and music, open the timeline editor. Place your clips in order according to the storyboard. Add the narration track and sync it to the visuals. Then bring the music in underneath and dial it back so the voice stays clear and the music just supports the scene rather than fighting it. Trim anything that drags. Tighten transitions. Keep the pacing moving. And once the timeline looks good, there's just one final step before you export. And it's quicker than you'd expect. But let's be real, no matter how fast or easier this is with Flova AI, the entire process of doing this on repeat and maintaining quality still takes a certain amount of time and attention. Before we move ahead, let me be very clear about one thing. Everything you are seeing in this video, you can do it yourself. That is why I'm explaining the full process openly. But I also know the reality. Not everyone has the time. Not everyone wants to deal with tools, prompts, testing, and mistakes. And not everyone wants to wait months just to understand what actually works. When I started, I thought doing everything alone was the only option. I watched tutorials. I tested ideas. I failed more times than I can count. What slowed me down was not knowledge. It was execution. That is why I created my Done For You program. If you want, you can hire me and my team to create videos for you. We are already running 10 to 20 YouTube channels, and AI Maskman is one of them. These are real channels, real uploads, real results. Instead of you figuring everything out, we handle the work for you. We help you choose the right niche, set up your channel properly, create videos in formats that are already proven, and build a system that can scale over time. I have added a link below where you can book a free call with me. We will talk, understand your goal, and see if this makes sense for you. No pressure, no fake promises. Now let's continue with the video. Your exported video is already 99% ready to publish. But I'd say you still need to give it a little bit of finishing touch. And honestly, this last stretch is the easiest part. Because with Flova handling most of the heavy lifting, there's just a small window for final polish. And this is where CapCut comes in. I know some people hear CapCut and immediately think it's only for basic editing, but for what we need here, it's more than enough. You're not rebuilding the video, you're adding the finishing touches. A few transitions where the scenes shift, maybe a light effect here and there to match the mood. But the one thing you absolutely should not skip is captions, if your video has dialogues. Go to the caption option in CapCut's top panel and select AI captions. Give it a moment to process, and it'll auto-generate synced captions for your entire video. Once the captions look good, export in 1080p or 4K. You don't need to color grade or correct anything. The AI already handled all of that during the generation phase. If you want to add a subtle vignette effect before exporting, go ahead, but honestly it's completely optional. That's it. You now have a fully finished AI-generated video ready to upload. And here's the part that most people get wrong once they actually have something to post. And it's probably the biggest mistake I see new channels make. One viral video won't build you a channel. And this is the part that nobody wants to hear, but it's the truth. Most people pour everything into one video. It gets decent views, they wait for the algorithm to take over, and then nothing happens. The views dry up, the channel goes quiet, and they're left wondering what went wrong. Here's what actually went wrong. They were playing the wrong game. YouTube doesn't reward one big moment. It rewards patterns and predictability. When you upload the same format, same style, same audience, over and over, the algorithm starts to understand exactly who your content is for, and once it understands that, it gets better and better at recommending your new videos to people who have already watched your old ones. Your second video gets pushed to everyone who watched your first. Your third goes to everyone who watched your second. By video 10 or 15, YouTube isn't testing you anymore. It's trusting you. And once it trusts you, your reach starts to compound with every single upload. This is why channels in this niche don't grow slowly. They scale fast. Because the format is consistent, the audience is predictable, and the algorithm knows exactly what to do with it. You're not chasing virality. You're building a machine that produces reliable results every time you upload. So, the mindset shift is this. Stop thinking about your first video and start thinking about your first 10. Each upload trains the algorithm. Each video reinforces the pattern. And each new viewer who comes in through one video becomes part of the audience that gets recommended the next one. The only real question is whether you're going to actually start, or whether you're going to keep watching people build this while you wait for the perfect moment that never comes. So, what's it going to be? And let me know in the comments if you face any problem at any step. Also, let me know what other niches you want to learn a framework on, so I can bring you that tutorial for you. And to get more valuable tutorials like this, subscribe to this channel and keep following our work. See you soon.